The Income Illusion. Why earning more doesn't make you wealthy. A Mr. Stick's framework. Income. The most celebrated number in modern society. The thing people introduce themselves with, without actually saying it. What do you do? Translation. How much do you make? And if the number is high enough? Respect. Status. Validation. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Income is one of the most misleading indicators of wealth. Yes, misleading. Let's dissect this properly. The first distortion. Income feels like progress. When your income increases, something immediate happens. Your life improves. Better living conditions. More flexibility. Less immediate stress. So your brain does something logical, but incorrect. It assumes more income equals moving forward financially. And in the short term, that's true. But wealth is not a short-term condition. It's a long-term structure. And income alone does not build structure. The core problem. Income is flow, not storage. Let's sharpen the definition. Income is temporary inflow of money. Wealth is accumulated, retained, and growing capital. If money flows in and then flows out, you don't have wealth. You have movement. And movement, no matter how fast, is meaningless without direction. The lifestyle expansion effect. Now we introduce the mechanism that destroys high earners. As income rises, so does lifestyle. Not gradually, predictably. Better apartment house. Reliable car, luxury car. Occasional dining, habitual dining. Basic travel, premium experiences. None of these are inherently wrong. But together, they create something dangerous. A new baseline. And once a lifestyle becomes normal, it no longer feels optional. It feels required. The trap. Fixed cost inflation. Here's where the illusion becomes structural. Lifestyle upgrades often convert into fixed expenses, mortgage, car payments, insurance, subscriptions, private education, and fixed expenses behave differently than variable ones. They are non-negotiable, recurring, emotionally anchored. So now, your higher income is no longer increasing freedom. It is maintaining obligations. High income, low flexibility. Let's define something rarely discussed. Financial flexibility. It is your ability to reduce work without collapse, handle unexpected events, take advantage of opportunities. High income does not guarantee flexibility. In fact, when structured poorly, it reduces it. Because now, you need to earn at a high level, consistently, without interruption. That's not freedom. That's dependency at a higher price point. The absence of conversion. Income only becomes meaningful when it is converted. Converted into what? Assets. If your income does not consistently become investments, ownership, income-producing systems, then it disappears, no matter how large it is. This is where most people fail. They optimize for earning, but neglect conversion, the psychological reinforcement loop. Now let's examine behavior. High income creates validation. Validation reinforces behavior. Behavior continues the same pattern. So if someone is spending heavily, not investing, living at their limit, but still earning well, they receive no immediate correction, which means the system continues, unchecked, until something breaks. The fragility event. Every flawed financial structure eventually meets reality. It might be job loss, market shift, health issue, economic downturn. And when that happens, income drops, but expenses remain. That's when the illusion collapses. Not gradually, violently. The alternative model. Now let's reconstruct this properly. A financially intelligent individual views income differently, not as a reward, but as raw material, something to be processed. Their system looks like this. Income allocation assets, growth optionality. Not income lifestyle expenses repeat. The difference? One builds capacity, the other builds pressure. The wealth conversion rule. Let me give you a simple rule. If your income rises, your asset allocation must rise with it. Not your lifestyle, not your spending, your ownership. Because ownership is what? Compounds, produces income, creates independence. Everything else consumes. The silent shift. At some point, if done correctly, a shift occurs. Your assets begin to produce income, growth, stability, and now your dependence on earned income decreases. That is the transition from earner-owner. And most people never make it. Not because they can't, but because they misunderstand the role of income. Final words from Mr. Sticks. Let's make this precise. Income is not wealth. It is an opportunity, a tool, a starting point. And if you treat it like an endpoint, you will build a life that looks successful, but functions like a treadmill. So here's your directive. Stop measuring success by what you earn. Start measuring it by what you keep and what you build. Because at the end of the day, the goal is not to earn more. It's to need less because your systems produce more. And when someone asks, how do you know you're actually building wealth? You'll say, my income matters less every year. This message is approved by Mr. Sticks. If this video resonated with you, please kindly hit like and subscribe to the channel. Shalom.